built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for that doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, like told me, keep on running toes. They gonna take
this is what we got to tell.
I've been fan doing this.
I felt it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for that doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm ready to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go. All right. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. But, you know, as you can see, it's only two of us here. Davey Dollars couldn't make it today. Mr. Get Done Son himself couldn't make it today. But we got a good replacement today. Somebody to talk about some playoff basketball. I got my bro J-Mo here, 76ers fan. How you doing, bro?
I'm blessed, man. Blessed to be here. Let's talk some sports, man. Let's get it.
Hey, man. Hey, dog. Crazy ending. Crazy ending. But look, y'all, we got some sports to talk about today. Like I said, we got to talk about Orlando Magic losing to the Cavs again, being down 0-2 to the Cavs. We got to talk about that heartbreaking loss in New York for the Philadelphia 76ers. Got to talk about that. We got to talk about Jamal Murray game-winning shot against the Lakers to send them home 2-0. Not send them home. Send them back to LA 2-0, up 2-0. And lastly, we got to, make our slightly predictions for today's game, two games, who more likely will get that W today. But before we do that, make sure y'all like this video on 3 different platforms because we are streaming this on YouTube, X, and Facebook. So like it on all 3 platforms. Follow, subscribe on all 3 platforms if you haven't done it yet. Share this video with somebody that you know personally so they can come on and watch live with you. All right? And listen, y'all. You can use that comment section. We can see all the comments that we'll be putting out throughout the show. But if you're feeling good and you see on the bottom right on the comment section, you see a little $ right there, and then you click on the $sign, you pick a dollar amount. It's called a super chat. You type in your message, you hit the send button. Send button. We see the message on the side. Guess what? No matter what's going on, we're gonna hit you with and we're gonna pause everything. We're gonna put your comment on the screen. And we're going to read it out loud and give you the floor because we appreciate all the donations and the gifts. All right, my man Tomo was on here to back me up on this part. But, so last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. And J-Mo, we're going to do the first topic. We got to address your squad. All right, we got to address the 76ers and the New York Knicks. That game came out to the wire. It was a game of runs. That game, Maxey and Embiid balled out. But, a couple of scramble play, a no call, and then kind of like a dagger 3 and some dagger free throws in a mystery by Embiid. So, J-Mo, what was your reaction? Give me your recap of the 76ers losing to the Knicks going out 0-2.
Well, my reaction was, that was my reaction. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Look at this guy.
My man Elijah.
Look I ain't seen him since Obama was in office. 2-0, here he come. Look, man, bro, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because, like, Embiid is clear as day on one leg, bro. It's clear as day, right? And I know that visibly his injury looks like it looks worse than it has in the past, like the last couple of years. Visibly, it looks worse. But I just know Like me as a Sixers fan, this is how it be, bro. Embiid looks like this every other game, but it just now you can see it like it's clear every game he's hurt. But it's how it be, man. He's always hurt. It just always look like he needs some help. Like, and when I say help, I don't mean like on the stat sheet. I mean like right here. You feel me? I mean right here with some heart. And B be down there trying to battle, bro, but he cannot battle at full strength because he can't put too much pressure on his. It's so frustrating, bro. I just wrote down a few things off the top of my head. We did much better on the offensive boards. Let's get that out the way. They only beat us on the offensive boards by 2. I think they only rebounded us by 2, I think, or something like that. Hartenstein killed us with that one-handed floater in the middle of the paint. Oh my goodness. And that's something you live with.
Yeah, I'm about to say you live with that.
B was doing a good job helping, coming over, and then he was just flipping it up. He made about 4 or 5 of them joints. That was you just live with those. Josh Hart had another great game.
Yeah.
He had like 15 boards. He had 4 threes. He had 3 threes in a row. He had a pull-up 3 on a fast break.
Yeah.
And Brunson is strapped. I don't want to hear nothing about he's off. He ain't got no he can't get a rhythm because we strapping him. If you watch the game, okay, these are great players. They are missing shots that they normally make. Of course, everybody does that. But if you watch the game, bro, he is getting tough look after tough look after tough look. We are, and it's one-on-one. We are not doubling him when he catches the ball. He's getting strapped by Kelly Oubre. He's getting clamped. But for some reason, we can't win the game. Now, the Knicks last night only got like, what? I think they got like 16 points from their bench last night. You know how many points we got from our bench in both games put together? 17. Both games put together, we got 17 points from the bench. The first game, they had like 40 points from their bench.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, they had 16. So, we are getting everything we can out of Embiid and Maxey. It's just frustrating, bro, because I know for a fact if Embiid had his other leg, I get these dudes one game. Oh, my gosh. But I like to see Buddy Hield get more time when we get back home. I like to see Buddy get more time when we get back home. Kyle Lowry had a great first game. This game right here, he had a few defensive plays, but he also had a few plays where like, what are you doing, man? I hate when he flops. Oh, it gets on my nerves, bro. Like, and it's not even a flop like he going to the basket trying to score. He'll be running next to somebody and then flop. It's the playoffs, bro. That's not gonna work anymore. I'm surprised they when Nick Nurse challenged, when Kyle Lowry hit the ball, he hit him on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they overturned that. And then that last play. Oh, let me get this out the way first. Embiid got to make more free throws. Embiid went 8 for 12. He missed 4 free throws. So at the end of the game, it says 8 for 12. But at one point, he was 2 for 6. And then he made the rest up. So he missed like 3 free throws in a row. And that's not Embiid. He's 90% from the line. So or 88 when you rounded up 90. That last play. First of all, there's 3 that Brunson shot in the corner, bounced in. Oh, that 3 broke my heart when it bounced. I'm like, oh, they down 2. And it made me very mad because, we got Kyle Lowry for this veteran leadership. He's a proven vet. He's been in the league. He knows this, he knows that. Why he ain't call timeout? Why didn't he call timeout? As soon as they scored, he get the ball in the inbound. We can't inbound it right away. Timeout. Now, Nick Nurse said he called timeout. I watched the replay. He was like this. And then when Maxey barely had possession of the ball, he tried to yell timeout. So I'm not putting much stock in the Nick Nurse, saying that he called timeout. Maybe I'm looking at the replay wrong. Maybe you have a different opinion on it. I don't know. But Kyle Lowry, you got to call timeout, man. You couldn't get the ball in immediately. Maxey got 2 people right behind him as soon as you passing the ball. Just call timeout. We got a timeout, bro. It's plays like this a veteran point guard. This is why you here for plays like that. I'm not blaming you for the game. I'm just saying you could have called timeout right there, bro. You a veteran. Maxie, hold on to the ball. Maxie, hold on to the ball. Yeah, game 1. Well, Maxie, hold on to the ball, bro. They talking about you got your jersey pulled and all that, but none of that should make you lose the ball. Like, hold on to the ball. This has been a tough physical game all series, the first 2 games. So hold on to the ball. You know you got to hold on to the ball. Then when you fell to the ground, what were you trying to do when you hit the ground? You trying to get a ball to Josh Hart? You trying to pass the ball under his legs? We still didn't call timeout. He fell. We bobbled the pass, called it, fell to the ground, and we still didn't call timeout. It's like, bro, that last play killed me because it's 2 games now and we are in full control in the second half, and we can't close. And 2 games in a row where Brunson is 8 for 30.
Mm-hmm.
He went like 8 for 26. Tonight he went 8 for 29. So, I mean, people say he's not going to play like that again, and he came back and played like that again. So, for anybody saying he's not going to play like that again, he's probably going to do it again game 3. He's probably going to do it again game 3. That crowd going to be going crazy. Our defense probably going to be even better at home. I don't see him going for 30, 35. Like, he's probably going to do it again. So, we got to do a good job with the others. And I called it, man. He ain't get a lot of points. Like, he ain't dropping 30, but Bogdanovich, bro.
Clean and fourth.
He went on a nice little run. He like 2 threes back to back. That killed us, man. And lastly, I love what Embiid said after the game. I love what Embiid said after the game. After the game, he said we should be 2-0. So it's fine. He said we good. We know what we got to do. He said we did a good job of executing our game plan. We did a better job of it today, which I'm pretty sure he's talking about the rebounds. He said we did a better job of it today, and we got to go home and win both games. He says it's gonna be fine. We a better team, and we gonna win the series. I love that he said that.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that he said that, bro, because you could tell he was mad too. He was down, twisting his hair while he was talking the whole time. And I don't know if nobody noticed, bro. Embiid might got allergies, or he might have got blowed in the face or something. I noticed it game 1, but his left eye, bro, he do not blink out of it. He's at the free throw line. Yes. Like I don't know what's wrong with him, man. But you can just look at Embiid, bro. Like if you just look at him, he like he just woke up, or like he in album mode, like he been in the studio for 3 weeks in a row.
Album mode.
Bro, he just looked like he's out of it. He looks physically mad, like he looks physically in pain. He looks mentally frustrated because it's like, bro, I gotta. And I mean, this is the team we got though. We knew this coming into the playoffs that Embiid was gonna have to be Superman for us to do what we need to do, and it's just hard for him to do it through the injury. But yeah, man, I love to see Buddy Hield get some burn when we get home. Tobias Harris, he was aggressive in the beginning, but I don't know what happened. First game, you took what? 7 shots. Today, you took 11. Well, yesterday, you took 11. So I don't know what's up with Tobias, man. I don't know. I have no more advice to give him for the rest of the series, to be honest with you. And yeah, man, we just gonna lean on our leader and what Embiid said after the game. We're gonna win this series. We good.
Well, shout out to New York, man, for closing the game out. They up 2-0. I feel like this series is doing well for Josh Hart's name. First two games. First game 21-15, 4 threes. Second game 22-13, 4 threes. Like you said, he went on the streak just hitting threes only. But then you got stuck to your game plan, leave that man open, and it worked out towards the end of the ball game. But if he plays well and has another game like this in Philly, he's gonna start getting this playoff reputation. Like in the playoffs, we can count on Josh Hart, you know. So he's gonna be like a known key piece for New York in the playoffs. But like you said about Jalen Brunson, he has no breathing room like y'all size. I mean, I know you mentioned Oubre in the fourth quarter. You gotta get Tobias some Harris. Tobias some credit, all right? Tobias Harris some credit. Tobias Harris was guarding Brunson down the stretch, and Brunson couldn't get nothing. Like he was breaking, short. On that last possession, Tobias was on him, and he missed, and then he didn't get the rebound, and hit the corner three. He was open on that one. But just the 1-2 was there for New York at the end of that game. The crowd is behind that, like DiVincenzo and Josh Hart. The crowd's behind those guys. Mitchell Robinson, Hartenstein getting, was that Robinson that got that rebound in the game? That was Robinson, or that's OG?
That was Hartenstein.
Hartenstein, okay. At the end of the game, yeah. So that was big right there. But I'm gonna give Kyle Lowry some props. Kyle Lowry, I feel like he playing well. I mean, the only thing about Kyle Lowry that I can get on him about, he missed 2 free throws down the stretch.
Yes.
Down the stretch, he missed 2 free throws that cost out the game, really. But Nick Nurse got to either call that timeout or Nick Nurse got to have that situation prepared. Like normally coaches on the dead ball, you let them know, like on the made shot, this is going to happen. On the missed shot, this is going to happen. So on the made basket right there, should have been the timeout automatic. It should have been an automatic timeout. So when they kept playing, like, what's going on? What the world? So that's that. But I said New York will win 2 games, and I said one game, Josh Hart is going to win 1. Josh Hart hit kind of like a dagger type 3, not a dagger, but you know what I'm saying. Hit a 3 in late in the fourth quarter. They kind of was like, oh, it's gonna be tough for Philly to win this. That was big. It was a big time 3, and DiVincenzo hit a big time 3. I said he would win the game for New York, and he hit a big time 3 at the end of the game. But I still feel if I'm Philly, I'm confident because, like you said, you get nothing from your bench because your bench normally shows up at home. Buddy Hield, he had like 1 bucket. It was a putback. So he had 0 the first game, and the second game, how much he got? Second game, he got 2. It was a putback. I remember the commentator kept saying he finally gets his first playoff point on his record. I was like, dang. So the bench not showing up, but y'all playing away. This is when the stars supposed to show up, and y'all were. Y'all scored, Maxey and Embiid dropped 69 and 10 apiece. Maxey had 9 rebounds also. Embiid had 6 assists. But like they both was near a triple-double. But Maxey down the stretch, I gotta give him props. Like he showed me something. He was executing. It was one time down the stretch, he gave it to Embiid, and Embiid gave it back to him. And then he shot ISO, and he gave it back to Embiid, and Embiid found him again, and he scored. I was like, hit a 3 on top of the key. I was like, oh. But Maxey was balling though. But if I'm a 76ers fan, I wouldn't be too worried because the fact that y'all did a great job on Brunson at home, and the other stepped up in New York, and that's what's supposed to happen when you are at home. But y'all definitely got to take care of business game 3 and game 4. I think y'all should focus on making a statement, like not even make a close game 3. So going to game 4, your team is like, bro, they can't, we're a better team. So, but that was a good game. Good game. Shout out to New York, though.
It was a great game, bro. It was a great game. Shout out to Stephen A. I seen him on the sideline looking sad as I don't know what until they hit the 3 at the end. He was sad as I don't know what on the sideline. But yeah, man, it was a great game. Look, man, I know they got this record with OG Anunoby on the floor, but like his defense, it's not standing out. You know what I mean?
OG is not standing out of the series at all.
He's not standing. His defense is not standing out. So I ain't hating on him. I just want to get some context because they with OG in the lineup where this and that, and I'm like, bro, this series, I thought he would be do a good job on Maxey, but I guess the dribble handoffs and Maxey's speed is getting to him.
Maxey quick, man. He went down a bad stretch. They was missing. Like, here we go, and then he picked it up in the fourth.
Yeah, Maxey wasn't missing much. He started off the game hot. He hit like 9. He hit the first 3 threes. It's crazy, bro, because I would love Ricky Council to get some burn, man, but he's not a good enough shooter yet to trust on the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Kenyon Martin Jr., this is not a series for him. They got big men, and he can't stretch the floor. So you see Paul Reed barely playing.
Paul Reed had a big bucket in the fourth quarter too.
Yeah, man.
Like a pullback, I think.
Bro, when Paul Reed come in the game, it's like icing on the cake. Like whatever he give you, I just take it because he plays hard. He's undersized. He does a really good job at his job. It's just that the guy that he's coming in for is such an anomaly in the NBA. You can't duplicate it. So it's just a big drop off. You know what I mean? So it just seemed like that. But Paul Reed play hard, man. You're right though. Nick Nurse got to call timeout. Like, what are you doing? Like, I know it seemed like I blamed Kyle Lowry for that. I wasn't blaming Kyle Lowry. I was just saying like veteran move. I felt like a veteran move to me. Like, no, to call timeout right there. Mm-hmm. And him and Nick Nurse, they've been together. They got a chip together. They should have known that. Like, that's crazy. Oubre had 3 blocks and he had great defense. That's the only reason why I'm trying to let Oubre slide. He had 4 points.
It was a few times he went ISO and couldn't convert.
He shot an ISO mid-range over Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, he had a couple of ISO.
He could have gave him after Embiid. He tried to step back and shoot a midi over Mitchell Robinson. Like, what are you doing? But it was a few times where, I don't know, it just seemed like we have a Maxey and Embiid. Like, I mean, of course, you see it. It's a Maxey and Embiid dominant offense, but it's a few times that Kelly Oubre just caught the ball. He give it back. Like, he looking for being beat on Max. He not even looking to score. I guess it's because it's playoffs. I don't know, but he had 3 blocks and played some great defense. So, you know, he's gonna get minutes. 4 points, man. It just hurt.
Here's the thing, the other guy too, because you said that you need other people to step up. They kind of are, because when I watch y'all and like Embiid is not hustling. Like, Embiid doesn't get back. I'm not saying get back on defense. No, I know
what you're talking about. They doing everything but scoring. I know
his health side. Yeah, his health side presence is not there because he's just slow right now. You know, so I feel like they're like picking up his slack defensively. They really are. And like now, his presence alone, his size when he's there, he try to make a presence and try to block shots. He had a couple of blocks too, I think. Yeah, he had 2 blocks. We had 1 block. That 1 block he fell. But it was a couple of plays I watched, and I'm like, oh yeah, Tobias made up for Embiid just now. Oh, Oubre just made up for Embiid. So you can tell, like, they like, we got you, big man, but we need you to show up on offense. Like, and he did. You know, he did have an opportunity to tie it at the end of the game. He missed a 3, and he missed a couple of buckets down the stretch too. But then, like I said, Maxey stepped up big time down the stretch for y'all. But so, like, y'all role players are doing their job. Kyle Lowry's playing really good. Now, Kyle Lowry, at the point of his career, he do things that ain't going to show up on the stat sheet. You know what I mean? He going to do a little bit. He had 2 steals, and he always got like a stretch when he hit I feel like it was a 3 he hit that was so
in the corner.
Yeah, that 3 right there was like, all right, cool. We needed that. Like, it was like one of them 3s. So Kyle Lowry's playing good, Batum's playing good defense. Oubre playing good defense. Like I said, Tobias Harris in the 4th quarter, he did a great job on Brunson down the stretch. I mean, kept his hands active, went vertical every time. Brunson couldn't get nothing clear. And then when he had a little daylight, you could tell he was pressing a little bit because it was like a rare moment for him. Yeah. So Philly doing a good job defensively, but like I thought this about to be your Kyrie and LeBron game. Like, they about to go crazy. And
we just gotta execute down the stretch, bro. It's 2 games in a row. That's why I'm good with what Embiid said. Like, we the better team. Even when Embiid hobbled like this, we the better team. I guess the way we playing ball, I guess will be more sustainable than the way the Knicks have got the last 2 wins. Even though the Knicks, you know, shout out to Javon on RBO, he said strength in numbers. You know, they got people that can hit you with points from all different directions. So, like Miles McBride.
Yeah. He pull up and 1.
He went 0 for 3, but then he had like 9. He finished with like 9-10 points. So that's
he had a pull up and 1 at the big bucket by y'all.
Oubre hit him. I'm like, Oubre, what are you doing? Why would you hit him on his elbow?
He made that job right there.
That was a tough bucket, man. That was a tough bucket. But yeah, you're right. I think our others is gonna show up on the road. And B's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna ever have a game where he's shooting well because he has to settle for so many bad shots because of his injury.
That's fine, as long as he took like almost 30 shots, right? Something like that.
He's 12 29.
Man, him and Maxey was getting that ball. It's JMO, y'all gonna have to take care of business game 3, game 4, and then game 5, you're gonna have to need Maxi or MB or both to go crazy.
Yeah, it just that, bro. When it's like last thing, like when you watching like when I'm watching the game, and B, he jab step, and then he just shoot, and it's like, man, I forgot his leg, man. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes he jabbing, I think he about to go to work, and then he'll just shoot, and I'm like,
yeah, with the one-legged John, he did that on top of the key.
I'm like, man,
like he'll bump you sometime, create separation, and then
bro, he'll get 2 or 3 plays in a row where it's like, okay. Then that 4th play, he reminds you that his knee hurt. But yeah, I feel good, bro. I just wish we would have got that one because the quicker we win, the more rest and be get.
Yeah, I feel that. That's because next round, well, y'all got game 3 to worry about. All right, so game 3 is what? That's not until Friday or Thursday. All right, cool. All right, so let's get to these shows, man. So Refuse to Lose Sports is not just a show; it's a network, man. We got a network of shows, man. And here they go for y'all. So we got different shows. All these shows have their own YouTube platform. The links are in the description section if you want to go check them out. And I'm gonna just run through them real quick. We got BWT, Baseball with Teddy. All your baseball content goes through there. It is an episode Sunday night, so make sure y'all go check it out. FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. That's your NFL show, basically. It's FFC is fantasy football, but obviously fantasy football is not right now. So he's talking about the NFL draft, free agency moves, trades, and all that stuff. He did an episode on Monday also. CTC, Carl Tucker College, all your college sports, college football, college basketball goes through CTC. Now, y'all know the NFL draft is this Thursday. So we will be CTC will be hosting a live draft on CTC. So make sure y'all follow, go subscribe to CTC so y'all won't miss that moment right there. All right. Kings Talk with Joe Jordan. Obviously, the Sacramento Kings are eliminated. This is the Kings Talk only. Exit speeches came out yesterday. So there might be an episode about that. Just keep moving before I get emotional. So you got Dave's Doghouse. This show is about lowlights and highlights of anybody in the sports world. He has an episode coming out this Friday. This comes out once a week, and he covers all sports, y'all. So make sure y'all go check him out. We got RBO, Real Ballers Only with Vaughn. NBA playoffs is here. You heard J-Mo mention him earlier, right, in his take about the New York Knicks strength in numbers. So RBO just had an episode yesterday also. Make sure y'all go check it out. And he will be following through all the series in the playoffs. So stay tuned with RBO, Real Ballers Only. In the red corner with Fast Camp, Tony, Ricky, and Todd, this is a boxing-only show. And, you know, they normally do a show every other Sunday. So we're going to keep in touch. We're going to let y'all know if they're doing the episode this weekend. But stay tuned for In the Red Corner. And those are all of your shows. So, J-Mo, game 2. Number 2 we're going to go over. Our bros team, RBO Vaughn's team, Orlando Magic went down 0-2 to the Cavaliers yesterday. And 96-86, J-Mo. All right. We're going to talk about this, our reaction to the Cavaliers being up 2-0. And I'm going to kick this one off. So far, I am disappointed in Orlando Magic. Let me just start by saying that. All right. Like I pick Orlando Magic to win, obviously. Like I said, about our blood brother is an Orlando Magic fan. I like to see our teams win. You know, as long as y'all don't go against my team. That's why I'm glad y'all in the East. Woo. Y'all in the East in the NBA, y'all in the AFC in the NFL. So I ain't got to worry about y'all at all. Like, I can root for y'all all day, every day. But Orlando Magic, right? What like before I even get to the numbers and all that stuff, right? Just watching with my eyes. This team offensively looks horrible. They by far look like the worst offensive team in the playoffs right now, in my opinion. Out of all the playoff games I watched, this team I watched, I'm like, yo, they are struggling so hard just to get a good look. And the flow, they don't have a good flow of the offense. Everything looks so stagnant. They don't take advantage of mismatch as often as they should. There are a lot of times where there will be Darius Garland on Franz Wagner, and he'll call a pick. Like, he'll call a pick like on somebody that's getting guarded by, let's say, Karis LeVert. Okay, Karis LeVert is a mismatch too, but Darius Garland is a point guard. This is an example. I'm saying this actually happened, but far as like that happens a lot though. Far as like Franz Wagner not taking advantage of mismatch. I mean, they got mismatch all over the floor, in my opinion. Like Paolo, he's a mismatch. Franz Wagner, like they don't have no type of like consistent dribble handoffs. They don't have a lot of like they're really good off the ball. That's what they say. That's how y'all in the regular season. But I feel like in the playoff they've been super stagnant. If obviously I'm not a head coach, but from what I see, I would do more taking advantage of mismatches because of the type of team they have. They're gonna have to rely on the catch and shoot, even though they're not shooting the three well. Like yesterday they shot 25% from three. And they haven't been shooting good from three. They shot like 32% the first game. And they've been getting good looks too. Like especially Isaac, he was 1 for 7. And I think all 7 of them were in the corner wide open. But they need to do more of Franz Wagner, instead of doing pick and roll, isolating, but Franz Wagner with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. I would pick on Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell with Paolo and Franz Wagner all day. Because Donovan Mitchell is lighting them up, getting them in foul. I'll get them in foul trouble ASAP. And then defensively, they're doing well. Also, I want to say Paolo Banchero, he's so careless with the ball right now in the playoff. He has 6 turnovers again. He had 9 the first game, 6 this game. And there are times, J-Mo, like there was a pass he just threw it in traffic. What it did, created fast break opportunity for the Cavaliers. So now the Cavaliers took care of business. They were at home. You know, Evan Mobley playing well. Darius Garland had his moment. He cooked Gary Harris one play on a fast break. Donovan Mitchell was playing well. So they took care of their job. Now, coming home, this is where we're going to really see where Orlando's at, in my opinion. Coming home, game 3. Because this is a first playoff series. They are playing away. Now they're going to play at home. If they look like they're struggling at home and it's like a close game, and even if they win, I'll be a little worried about Orlando in this series. And I feel like Paolo is not getting a good look. Like, I feel like he's too patient. I think he was too patient in the first quarter. And the type of shots he's taking are not good shots. Now, he had a couple of shots like in transition. He got to the mid-range a few times. That's what I want to see from Paolo. But sometimes I feel like he's impatient while forcing shots. I don't know if that make any sense. I wish I had some footage to put up. But, yeah, man, Orlando got me worried. It got me worried because I picked Orlando and the Cavaliers. They look like they just a more ready team. More ready team so far.
Yeah, man. I picked Orlando as well. But it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, best player on the floor, both games, easily. You know what I mean? Evan Mobley's balling, the complete opposite of what we thought.
Yeah.
You know, he hitting threes. I don't know how the Magic can. But first of all, they need shooters. Let me get that out of the way. I mean, just off the top of my head, with a guy like Paolo, for him to flourish, you got to open the floor.
Yeah,
they need shooters.
Yeah, and Franz Wagner. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, and I guess they had some foul trouble because they had like a 10-man rotation. So I don't know if he's trying to figure out his lineups or they got in some foul trouble. I see Wendell had like 5 or 6. Somebody got I think they got some foul trouble, but yeah, man. The Cavs went 8 deep. Like they did last game. They went 8 deep. Yeah, man. I don't know how they can exploit those matchups that you're talking about because like they got Evan Mobley and Jerry Allen just sitting at the rim waiting on you. And they don't have shooters to kick it out to make you pay for clogging the paint up.
That's true. They're not hitting the 3 at all.
Yeah, so right now, the Cavs are doing what they're supposed to do, and I'm not gonna say it really surprises me. I mean, if you like on the outside looking in, it's kind of expected. Cavs have the better player. And Darius Garland, man, like he shows flashes, bro.
Yeah, flashes.
He shows flashes that, bro. He looks so elite in those flashes, man. Darius Garland is nice. Like when he get into the lane, bro, his quick decision making in the lane sometimes is so elite to me. Like it's a split second he decides to throw the oop or even reset and bring it back out or shoot the floater. I don't know. Magic got to figure out something. They got to get some flow in their offense. Like you said, they don't have a go-to. When we play, we know Maxine and Embiid is going to pick and roll, and we know Embiid is such a dominant force. When y'all play, we know Sabonis is doing the DHO or whoever is coming off that left or right wing. But with Orlando, what do we know? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
Paulo in that mid-range.
Yeah, Paulo in that mid. They made the playoffs. Coach was the finalist for Coach of the Year, I think. So like they doing their thing. They just got to find some type of rhythm at home. Because if they find that rhythm at home, they can carry it back to Cleveland. But they cannot. They got to win both of these games.
Yeah, the flow of their offense is not good. Like that's how I watch it. The flow of the offense is not good, and it's like the Cavaliers aren't playing great either. You know, like it just looked like that because they got the crowd behind every basket they make. Mm-hmm. So like when you watch the game with the sound, it seemed like the Cavaliers are like playing so good, but really they turn the ball over at a high clip too. Like the Mavs are doing like the little stuff. Like they out rebounding them. They got more second chance points. I'm pretty sure they got more fast break points than them. You know, like those extra, effort plays. The Cavs are winning those right now, but the Cavs have a better flow of their offense also. Like they get a lot of good looks. The Magic get a lot of good looks from three, but they force a lot of shots too, though, and they making a lot of bad turnovers. Yeah. I feel like I feel like the Cavs. Now, obviously, the Cavs are doing the same thing, but a lot of Cavs turnovers are being due to like, man, that was some great defense. And then Magic got these turnovers, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, but game 3 is so huge for Orlando. Obviously, they don't want to go down 3-0, but it's how they play, though. Now, obviously, you just want to get the win. And if you're playing the game, because you know what you're going to do, but as a fan or as a person that's watching, and I'm watching, and if I see game 3 happen, and it's a hard-fought game, and they squeeze out a victory, kind of like what New York just did with y'all, right? Like, they squeeze out a victory. I'm going to be a little worried for Orlando because, like I said, they are struggling offensively. And if they struggle offensively at home, that's going to cause some problems,
Yeah, they're one of the better home teams in the league. So, I will hope not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the others just step up in the playoff, like.
Yeah, I would hope not. Cole Anthony, man. Oh, goodness. He went 0 for 4. Omega 0 for 4. Look, his shot selection.
Yeah, he shot well for him. He didn't shoot well.
Yeah, man. He I don't know. I thought he
took a big charge though in the second half.
Yeah, I just thought he was gonna have a really good, you know what I mean? I ain't say he's gonna average 30 or nothing, but I thought he was gonna play good against these dudes.
How much you got a stat sheet up?
Yeah.
How much Mo Wagner had a good game?
Yeah, he did. He's foul trouble though. Yes, he's fouled out.
Yeah, he
had 12.6 rebounds, 2 steals in 21 minutes. 5 for 8 from the field.
But Javon Boy was in foul trouble too. What's his name? Wendell Carter.
Yeah. Wendell Carter. He went 1 for 7, 1 for 6 from 3.
Yeah.
I like Mo Wagner.
Yeah, Mo brings energy.
I remember he was with the Wizards.
He brings energy. Mo Wagner brings energy. I like
him off the bench.
Yeah,
I just wish that maybe he's not as good on defense. So like I guess he can't play all those minutes. But Javon mentioned that their defense is much better when they went on that run in the regular season with their defense was that stretch where their defense was top of the league. It's because Bataze was in. The backup.
Yeah, Harvey always said that. Yeah.
He said Bataze was in, and Wendell Carter was not. He's hurt. So maybe they should give that a try. I mean, they do have 2 towers, but they do have 2 towers in the paint with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
I think they should play Isaac at the 4 and put him on Mobley. That's what I think he should do. Look, it was one play. He was guarding Mobley, blocked the shot. I was like, dog. Like, because Mobley he's the X factor. He's literally he had 17 last game, and then he had 17 this game, and he gave me 4 that game. I forgot how much he had. But Evan Mobley is the X factor.
Man, they should run Gary Harris, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo, and Jonathan Isaac.
That's how they do. That's what they do. It's a star lineup.
Yeah, I'm saying like.
But they put Isaac on Randall, and then Mobley just be cooking. J-Mo, they got Strus on Franz Wagner. I'm like, cook this man. Like,
and then you know what? I seen what you were talking about too. Like, not the exact, like, I know you said it ain't happened exactly like that, but he definitely had Darius Garland checking him and calling for the screen on the right wing.
bro, like he was calling for screen the whole time. Like,
He's
dude,
6'9", bro. Like, you
And it
remember
was
coming into the season, they had him and Paolo were top 40 on the top 100.
oh, for real?
Yeah,
Damn.
and Patrick Beverly came out and said, "Y'all got top 40 players. Y'all ain't making playoffs." And then they made the playoffs this year. So I you know what I mean? I'm disappointed.
Yeah, bro. It was one play. Also, Paulo had a mismatch and he called and he passed it. He passed it. I forgot what it was, but they got to exploit mismatch. But that's coaching too, making your players aware of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like they coached it a great job. Like you said, he coached the year candidate. Defensively, they still locking in, but offensively, they have no flow in the offense. They are the worst team in the playoffs. I haven't looked at the numbers. They got to be the worst team.
They got to be. Yeah, off eye test, they got to be.
As far as offensively, like nobody has looked bad so far. Now, Indiana got blown out, you know, but they only played one game. We saw 2 games of these teams, and like you look at last night games. This was the only offense that looked stagnant.
I'm gonna say Indiana offense looked better just because Siakam had 30.
Yeah,
for real. So like, I think they need to. What you said is key, bro. They need to find some offensive rhythm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They need to get some type of consistency with a dribble handoff, a driving kick, a mismatch exploitation. They need to get some type of consistency because they can't go back home playing like that. And if they end up winning one game or something like that, they can't go back to Cleveland playing like that.
And then also the turnovers they create, they got to take advantage of it. They got to take advantage of like everything, like then the what makes it bad also is the last thing I'm gonna say. The fact that they have no flow and rhythm and offense, their pace is so slow. So like they're not getting like easy buckets. You know what I mean? Like they're not scoring the fast break a lot. You know, they walk the ball up a lot. So like it's like not only you don't have a good flow in your offense, you're not even trying to get an easy bucket on a consistent basis. So, you know, hey, Javon could explain more. Javon watched every Orlando Magic game. So y'all want to know more about this series? Tune in to RBO.
RBO won.
I know he gonna spaz about this game. All right, so let's go to these Instagram chats, man. Listen, man. R2L, we are a family, y'all. We got different Instagram chats. We got a chat for almost every sport. As y'all can see, NBA, NFL, baseball, college football, college basketball, boxing, UFC, WNBA, hockey, football, every sport for real. We got a basketball chat for it. And in these chats, we give you the latest updated, we get the latest free agency news, trade rumors, trades that happen. You know, people that retired that haven't played in like 2 years. Shout out to Matt Ryan. We do any update, we let you know before any major platform. And then also on top of that, we have a lot of debates. You know, we argue, go back and forth and stuff like that in these chats. And then the games, like we watch them live we all in the chat doing the game live. People going back and forth. It's a great atmosphere. But to be a part of these chats, you have to see. We miss Tomo, man. We miss Tomo. You know, we miss Tomo. Look, we still got the Knicks banner up. See, Tomo, you missed, man. You missed. You feel me? You're missed. But yeah. So to get in these chats, you have to become a member of the R2L family. And to become a member, you got to click the link in the description. I'm gonna run through the different memberships we have. We got 3 levels: the pro level, all-star level, superstar level. The pro level is $2.99 a month. In the pro level, you get loyalty badges. You get customized gifts and emojis that you can use in the comment section. We also give you priority comments. Obviously, if you're a member, we prioritize your comment before anybody else, and you get to join one Instagram chat, just one Instagram chat. Then we got the all-star level, $4.99 a month. That you get the same perks as the pro level, but on top of that, we do member-only videos, and you can be a part of that. Member-only, we have like in-house debates that we have on there, or it's just any type of video that we put that we feel like only the members should see. You gotta be an all-star member above to actually see those videos. And you can join multiple chats. So you can join like the NBA, NFL, baseball, no matter how many you want, right? And lastly, we have different segments, and we take your recommendation when it comes to segments. The last level is superstar level, which is $9.99 a month, and that you get the same price as the pro level and the all-star level. But on top of that, instead of joining any chat, you can be a part of all the chats. We have a chat called the Refuse to Lose chat, which is the VIP chat. And most people in that chat, they end up having their own show. And we also get awards and plaques every June, right? Awarding the people who did well when they came on the show as far as views and stuff like that. As you can see, the MVP is sitting to my left. All right, J-Mo MVP. So that's a superstar member. All right. And I got to give our superstar shout outs. All right. You know, I give our superstar shout outs that we do every show. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to pull them up right now. All right. And real quick, J-Mo, you let the people know how these chats been treating you, man. What's so good about these chats?
Oh, yeah, man. The chats is dope. Chats are dope, man. They, like you said, they got NFL, NBA. The R2L chat is exclusive of VIP chat. You know, we'll be talking about a game in the NBA chat, and then when the last game of the night come on, and everybody tuned in, it's like, all right, let's take this over to the R2L, to the VIP chat. Yeah, so yeah, man, you got different fans of all the teams that's in the chat. So almost every night is a showdown. Two people going back and forth about their teams. You got all type of wagers, friendly wagers that go on in the bet. I mean, in the chats. Lots of new people on me. So yeah, the chats is lit, man. I suggest y'all tap in. That link in the description and all that.
Yes, sir. And here are superstar members. We have my man Lamar. Lamar became a superstar member yesterday. Shout out to Lamar. Coach Coombs, Dave, myself, Teddy, Cardo, Tomo, Worm. Happy birthday, Worm, yesterday. And you, if you click the link on the description and become a member. All right. So we got another guest coming on, y'all, to finish the show with us. We got two more topics. All right, we're gonna bring him up. Mr. CTC himself. We got my boy Carl. Carl, let me get you a love.
Appreciate it.
How you doing, Carl?
Doing good, man. Off work today, so it's a good day.
My boy.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. It's always good to stay home and relax, right? You got the hoodie on, chilling.
Yes, sir.
Chilling, man. All right, Carter's did on timeout, full timeout with AJ and Kev. They did an NFL mock draft, went through the whole first round. All right, so that was interesting. I like how y'all did that. All right. It
was fun.
I like how y'all did that. All right. Carl made a little controversial early, drafting the cornerback within the first 10 picks. I'm like, golly.
6.
All right, but make sure y'all go check that out. Shout out to AJ. But let's get back to the show, man. Our next game we're gonna talk about. Carl, you came at the right time. Nuggets versus the Lakers. All right. So as y'all know, in the chats, man, you know, Carl is a big supporter of Jokic, and he gives anybody that's playing the Nuggets in the playoffs a hard time, especially these Lakers. All right. If I quote 12-point lead coming up. What you say, Carl? 12-point lead.
Oh, it's not game one.
Yes, sir.
Lakers up 12, and I said Nuggets up 12 loading, and they actually went up 12 twice.
That was funny. All right, so hey, Lakers dominated most of that game, but then fourth quarter came, things switched. Jamal Murray game-winning shot. So, Carl, what was your reaction, your recap of that game?
All right, cool. We was just talking about the Instagram chats, right? And, you know, AJ put the Kurt Angle video and everything at halftime. And I said the Lakers are not going to keep it up. And they didn't keep it up. Third quarter came around, they started missing. Fourth quarter came around. Bron smoked a couple easy layups into Bron's standard. But he hit a couple crazy shots too in the fourth quarter. The pull-up threes he hit, the and one bucket he hit, fade and left, but he missed the free throw. AD got in foul trouble, became non-existent, didn't score in the fourth. Had a bad foul against Jokic late in the game. Jokic got an and one, AD's all over his back. Probably should have just let that one go. D'Lo kind of cooled off. He had 15 in the first half, finished with 22, so he had 7 in the second half. He did hit a huge floater to go up too late in the game, however. But my reaction is the Nuggets own the Lakers. It just is what it is. That was the Lakers' best shot to win a game and they blew it. They blew a 20-point lead mid-third quarter or early third quarter. I don't know what else they can do to win a game. I don't. AD, again, balled out. Fourth quarter was non-existent. LeBron, he's 38, 39. He's not going to be able to sustain what he's sustaining from quarters 1 through 4 the entire game anymore. He's not. He's going to need help. I honestly, like I said, I don't know what else the Lakers can do against the Nuggets. MPJ hit a crazy three. That was a crazy three. He late in the ball game. The degree of difficulty on that shot was ridiculous. Aaron Gordon activity, I love it. I love Aaron Gordon's activity. He's flushing everything he can around the rim. That's one thing I do like. He's not laying the ball up. He's not going for. He's flushing the ball. Get out the way. But yeah. Shout out to the Nuggets. They up 2-0, going to the Lakers.
J-Mo?
Yeah, man. I think it's like you said, Carl, it is what it is, bro. Like, I mean, the Lakers still got to go home, so we'll see. But, yeah, man, I thought D'Lo played a great game. You know what I mean? He started them off hot. He hit like 7 threes. He hit that bucket off the glass in the clutch late in the game when he was supposed to. I noticed when he brought the ball up the court, he was supposed to give it to LeBron so LeBron can run pick and roll with Anthony Davis. But he took it to the cup, and I know everybody in Laker Nation was like, "What are you doing? Give it to LeBron," and then he made the bucket. So it's like, D'Lo, I have no problem with you, D'Lo. Yesterday, you did good. Anthony Davis, bro. You had 30 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, he was coming.
He was going at Jokic. This is what everybody keeps saying. Everybody like, okay, we know that you can't guard Jokic. But Jokic can't guard you. You actually have a better chance at guarding Jokic than Jokic has at guarding you, if you ask me. So this is what everybody been waiting for. But like you said, Carter, foul trouble got to him, and then it became non-existent. That bucket that Jokic got when he pump faked him and drew the foul, I couldn't believe he jumped on that. I'm not gonna lie. The elite defender that he is, I couldn't believe he jumped on that. And then Jokic hit. I don't know who was checking him. I can't remember. Maybe it was Rui.
I was about to say it probably was Rui.
Yeah, Rui with a double spin.
Oh yeah, that was Rui for sure. Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. And everybody like, why not Rui checking them? I'm like, because AD and foul trouble, they don't have Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. They don't have them no more. Who else gonna put on? Jackson Hayes? He's gonna get cooked too. So like, I don't know, man. Michael Porter Jr. though, he was hitting all game. It was a couple times he pump fake. I'm proud of him actually, because Michael Porter. He's Mr. Zero assists. He's Mr. Zero assists. He get the ball and he let it. It was a couple of times where when he pulled up on the fast break and then passed to Aaron Gordon last minute. I was proud of him for that, because last year he would have pulled that. 2-3 years ago he'd have pulled. Michael Porter Jr. will pull from wherever, but they needed all those threes he hit last night. He was the only one hitting from three. I think Jokic hit a couple, but I don't think nobody else hit a three. Jamal Murray went 0 from 3, but when it comes to playoff basketball, out of the entire NBA, I don't know if there is a better closer in the NBA in the playoffs. Jamal Murray might be the best closer in basketball in the playoffs. Now, if you want to throw Dame Dollar up there, Jimmy Buckets up there, I feel you. But Jamal Murray's in that combo when it comes to the best closers in the playoffs that's in the NBA. So I don't know, man. The Lakers, when they get back home, hopefully they can keep the LeBron James and Anthony Davis hot streak going. Because the first game they combined for what, like 55 points? So LeBron and AD are playing good. Probably like 52, 50, somewhere around there. They combined for a lot of points. So they playing good, but it's everybody else where Denver just got the Lakers beat. So, yeah, I think that's just what it is, man. Denver over the Lakers. Shout out to Peyton Watson.
Oh my, yes. Shout out to Peyton Watson.
Yeah, man. Like my feedback is what Carl said. It's like I was watching the game, right? Now I'm watching it. And then shout out to my wife. But last night we was watching movies, so I ain't watching live. I was watching this morning. And I'm watching it, I don't know the results. I'm just watching it. And then the Lakers are big. I'm like, yo, why does it feel like like I feel like this not gonna sustain? Like I just feel it. Like, cause you see KCP missing wide open threes. Like Jamal Murray was super all. He was missing everything. Jamal Murray was making some questionable mistakes too. Like in the fourth quarter when he caught a pick on Jokic had a ball, gave him to Murray, did a pick and roll action. It was Reeves and LeBron did a pick and roll action, and LeBron stole the ball because Murray. I don't know what Murray was doing. LeBron got that and one layup, I think, or a dunk. Yeah, I don't know what Murray was doing, but he made it up. But Laker Nation, y'all gonna blame D'Lo for this game?
Yep.
Scapegoat.
Yep.
All right. D'Lo got you 6 threes in the first half. Now he only finished with 7. He was a little off in the second half, but he hit a couple of key buckets. He hit that 3 and hit that layup floor y'all was talking about. And he finished the game with 23. He shot well from the field. All right. AD got you 32, right? Now, don't get me wrong. In the third quarter, he was 14 for 15. And then he went 0 for it after that. But he, like Carl said, he did get in foul trouble also. But he got you 32. LeBron played well in the fourth quarter. LeBron picked it up. I forgot how much he got in the fourth quarter. And the Nuggets still won. They still won. Jamal Murray, y'all, in the first 7 quarters of the series, 12 from 40. Last night in the fourth quarter, 6 from 8. Just turned up. Like, that's when they actually needed him. Jokic, 27, 20, and 10. Dominating. I felt like in the first half when it was stagnant, Jokic literally was the only one doing something. It was one play when Jokic got a steal, came down, passed it, missed. He got their own offensive rebound, passed it, they turned the ball over. And Jokic like, dang, he come down, get another deflection, comes down, pass, miss. I'm like, dang, y'all, can somebody help Jokic? And like you said, Michael Porter Jr. hit that big 3. That was a big momentum booster. They had it called timeout after that, and he was hyped. What about that Caldwell Pope dunk?
I was gonna bring it up. I wanted y'all to get y'all.
Bro, he flushed that jump, bro.
You
almost woke my kids up.
Shout out to the former Piston, drafted as a Piston. I'm gonna pull it
Yeah.
up.
Shout out to the ankle monitor.
Hey, when he dunked there, it caught me off guard. I was like, dang. But remember we talked about Bruce Brown absence? And we said it's like having Reggie in the game, you got the offense, but you don't have the defense. Having Brown in the game, you got the defense and the offense. It was a few times they let Brown wide open. He was just clanking, clank. He was missing that. But the Nuggets just own the Lakers. They won the last 10 games. No matter how you want to slice it, they won every form of fashion and way. They won by blowout. They won by comeback. They won when they up and you came back. They won by a game winner. No matter, like, how can you be confident in the Lakers after that? After being, you getting 30 from D'Lo, 20 from D'Lo, 30 from AD, and LeBron 4 quarter game, and you still lose by a game winner? That's crazy. So,
and then Joe, it's not like over the last 6 years. It's like in the last 10 months.
Yeah,
it's like in the last 10, 11 months. About every 25 days, y'all play them and lose.
10 straight wins.
Like, it's crazy.
So, and look, the highest plus minuses was Peyton Wallace, Christian Brown, right?
I was gonna bring up Christian Brown, bro. I feel like he's an unsung hero as well. He makes timely plays for sure.
He's just not hitting the 3.
Yeah. You saw a rebound he got? He got an offensive rebound.
And then he drew the foul. Yup.
Yeah, that was big. Even Justin Holiday doing good minutes. Huh?
He missed both the free throws.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but the Nuggets, man, they own the Lakers, man. 2 double-digit leads in both game 1, game 2 against the Nuggets, and you lose both of those games.
They lost game 1 by double digits.
But LeBron, he did 26, 12, and 8. He did miss a couple of layups that he should have made. But he was good on the stretch, though.
Yeah.
Said he smoked them and then cried for fouls.
LeBron was excellent down the stretch, bro. That steal and dunk on Jamal Murray. Yeah, I was so mad, right? I was so mad after he dunked it, how fast they inbounded the ball. Because I'm like, I wanted him to do something after that dunk. He had to hurry up and get back on defense.
I know it should have called time after that.
And that was right before that was after the MPJ 3 or before the MPJ 3? I think that was after the 3.
That was after.
That was the dunk.
Yeah,
that was before, right?
No, LeBron dunk. That was after.
Oh,
I think
it
MPJ
was?
tied it at 96.
So
okay.
So look, one thing I do want to point out is, they showed a clip. I don't know who was mic'd up. I guess it was the coach or Jamal Murray. They showed a clip where Mike Malone, Jamal Murray on the sideline, and the coach had said, "You good?" Like, you know, Jamal Murray like, "Man, I'm off." He like, "No, you good. Like, don't even worry." He said, "I'm trying." He said, "You got 3 people all over you every time. I'm trying to find ways to get bodies off of you." Jamal Murray said, "All I want is a free throw."
Yeah.
And then at the end of the game, he got fouled. He shoots his first free throws of the game. And once them free throws went in, it was up.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was up, bro. All he needed to do was see the ball go in. He hit the midi over Bron. Then he hit the step back. That step back over AD. Crazy. Let me tell you something. When he came down court, I thought he was about to give it to Jokic.
Me too.
I'm like, AD switched on him. He about to give it to Jokic. Jokic gonna shoot the one-legged jump over Bron. I literally thought that. And then he had it because he did about 3 hezzies. I don't know if y'all noticed. Like down the stretch, he did about 3 fake pull up from 3 and drive. He did about 3 of those. So I guess he hit AD with another one. Boom. And then when he stepped back, I said I knew it was game. I ain't gonna lie. When he shot the ball, I said that's game. He shot it. I ain't even watched that show enough. I cut the TV off and went to bed.
I had too much fun, so I definitely watched it after.
I was just like this. I was my phone like this, and now I was like before the show, I was watching it. I was like, okay. My son was like, what? I'm like, I was going crazy. I was like, dang.
That's one of the best double headers in TNT I've ever seen.
The Nuggets
was crazy. Because remember, LeBron got an open 3 off of who fell? I think Murray fell or fighting the screen.
He fell. And he missed it.
And he clanked it.
Wide.
Yeah. You talking about KCP draw charge.
Yeah. And it blows me because he had just hit 2.
Yeah. And
he hit the midi.
Yeah, the floating joint.
I bet if he'd have made the free throw, he'd have made that.
Yeah, he was wide open too. And he had time. And he missed it. But
KCP is the defender too, Slim. He slid his feet. He's just too little.
But big ups to the Nuggets for trusting Jamal Murray in the fourth quarter after having a bad series so far, like a bad shooting series. And they was going to him. Even after that turnover he had on that pick and roll with Jokic, I was like, yo, what is Jamal Murray doing? But kudos to them, though.
Yeah,
all right.
And much respect. Last thing, Joe, much respect to Jokic. This is random, but much respect to Jokic because so many times in that game, I felt like people were making mistakes. And it had nothing to do with him. Stupid mistakes. Not once, I ain't see him pout. I ain't see him show nobody up. I ain't see him be talking about on the sideline. He just kept getting back on defense and kept playing basketball. So, much respect to Jokic, man.
Yeah, also, I want to tell that it's crazy. We ain't talk about it. 4 10 games in the playoffs, only done 4 times by NBA, period. Jokic, you want to start having them conversations if Jokic win this ring. You want to start having them.
Yeah, cause especially if he win MVP this year too.
Yeah,
that'll be 3 MVPs, 2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs. Yo, that's
4.
And the numbers he having
20.20.
I hope Jamal Murray gets Finals
games in the playoffs. That is crazy.
That's crazy. And J-Mo, this is a little shine for your Sixers. Maxey is averaging 34, 5 and 7 with 50, 40, 100 splits. He's showing 50, 40, 100. So in the playoffs, it's good. All right, so let's go to our last topic. Last topic, man. Let's talk about today's games. We got 3 games today, y'all. 3 games. Mavs. We got Mavs, Clippers, Pacers, Bucks, and our finale is
Mavs, Clippers, the finale. Timberwolves, Suns.
All right, Timberwolves, Suns. There we go. All right, and all 3 games ended kind of like in a blowout. You can say the first game, but which team is more likely? And so far, the home team has won every game in the playoffs, y'all. Every game in the playoffs, the one home team has won. No way, but that streak break tonight. So, which team is more likely to win game 2 tonight? Is it the Pacers? Is it the Mavs? Or is it the Suns? And J-Mo, you kick us off.
Well, all three.
Oh, you
We
saying
doing one game at a time, or we doing?
no? Which
Which
one is
one
more
more
likely?
to win? Down 1-0.
Which team? The Mavs. I'm going with the Mavs simply because I'm not trusting James Harden to play like that 2 nights in a row, 2 playoff games in a row. I'm sorry. Hey, look, it is what it is, man. I'm sorry. I know that the Clippers played great first game. I know they feel good about their defense that they played, but me personally watching that game, the Mavs played terrible. They settled for too many bad shots. And I don't think the bad shots Luka was taking had nothing. I don't think it had anything to do with the Clippers defense. I think he was just settling for bad shots. They were not getting the others involved. That's why they only had an 8-point quarter. And in the second half, when Kyrie started cooking, it was a few times that Kyrie scored six points in a row, then Luka shoot a jump shot. I'm like, bro, let Kyrie keep shooting until he missed. Like, don't, you know what I mean? So I think the Mavs will win this next game. Delivering straight bricks. They weren't getting the other people involved. Everybody said they need help. I'm like, bro, let them help you. So I think the Mavs will win this game. I think their defense will be better. And I'm sorry. I've seen it firsthand on my own team. Harden had 40 game 1, 14 game 2. Then he came back game 4 and dropped 40 again. So this is the first round, but I'm going with the Mavs to be most likely to win game 2.
All right, I'm going with the Mavs too. Game 1 is your typical Harden playoff welcomer. You know, like James Harden hasn't lost a game 1, they said, since like 2018, something like that. Right? So James Harden has been winning game 1s ever since then. And he had a great game. Remember last year in Boston, he went crazy. And in game 2, you couldn't recognize him. You know, so that's that. And like you said, they had an 8-point quarter in the second quarter. They was 0 for 9 from 3. They couldn't make nothing. And then you could tell once they finally got some rhythm, they were pressing at the same time because they were down by like 29, 25. And then at the end of the game, they were trying to make a run, but like the Clippers kept hitting them with daggers. But I don't expect the Mavs to come out that stagnant offensively like they did the first half. So I got the Mavericks, especially when you got 2 players like Kyrie and Luka who had a good second half. Both of them started off bad, but they both had a really good second half. So I think they're gonna come out firing today. So I'm going with the Mavericks.
It's on me. So
yeah,
honestly, J-Mo stole my whole flow word for word, bar for bar. So my answer was the Mavs because of basically everything J-Mo said. So I'm gonna switch it up on the fly on R12, and I'm gonna go with the Pacers. So my real answer is the Mavericks, but to be different, I'm gonna go with the Pacers, and here's why. I watched the Pacers Bucks, and Damian Lillard had a phenomenal first half, 35 points. They scored 69 points in total in the first half. Then you go to the second half. Dame scored 0. The Pacers win the second half by what? 12? Something like that. They win the second half. If Dame doesn't show up and the others play like they did, I think the Pacers have a chance with their offense to win game 2 and force game 3 in Indiana to be tied 1-1. Dame can't go scoreless again. As great as he played in the first half, he can't do it again. Or else I think the Pacers win game 2 tonight. So like I said, my answer is the Mavs, but just be different. I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
Hey, yo, Carl, to add to that, if the Pacers gonna win, Halliburton got to be aggressive.
Oh yeah, for sure. He can't shoot 7 shots.
All that
shoot 7 shots.
15 trying to get all these assists. No, we need 25, Hallie. We need scoring from you. He got to be aggressive.
For sure.
He averaged like 27 on them in the regular season. He need to score.
Yeah, 4 for 7.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can see. I think we probably all agree with this. The team that we least feel like will win game 2 is probably the Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel that way, Jamal? Yeah. Not saying they can't. They probably always win. But like if I had to bet money on it, I would pick probably Mavs first, Pacers second, and probably Suns. And how the NBA is, Suns might be the only team that win tomorrow. Win today.
It's
You
also
know,
true.
because Ant was hot the first game. He went on the streak the first game. Devin Booker couldn't make a shot. So would Devin Booker be off again game 2? KD was on, but Devin Booker couldn't make a shot game 2. Game 1.
They gonna take the ball out of KD hands again? He only shot 17 times.
That's a KD thing, though, in my opinion. You're KD.
Cooking, man.
You're KD,
man.
bro.
But that's why I say in the chat, I was like, I'm at the point where it's like, I don't pick the Suns and be like, they got KD. I used to do that. Like, I got the Nets, man. They got KD.
Yeah.
I got OKC. They got KD. The Warriors, come on, bro. They got KD and stuff. Well, now I'm not like they got KD.
Yeah.
Because the impact ain't as big as it used to be. Because he should be more aggressive. When like he was cooking. Even Ant was like, man, like you saw Ant when Ant hot, he kept going. He kept trying to slice your head off. So, but the Suns could definitely win. But the Mavericks, I got Kyrie and Luka going crazy tonight, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
you got them going crazy.
I do too. My thing with Ant, I think Ant does because Ant got like what 5, 6 30-point playoff games, and this is only his second series as an NBA player. So like,
I think he's tied with KG or he passed KG most in terms of history.
I think this is third series. I don't think last year was his first.
Third. He had Memphis.
Yeah, he played against Memphis. Yeah, he played against John Morant.
Okay, yeah, but you're right.
Yeah, this is third series.
Third series. He had to steal. So this is game 2 of his third series. So this is his 10th playoff game, and he already got like 6 30-point games. That's crazy.
I think he had 30 the first game. He went crazy.
He had 30. Remember, no, he had 30 in the play-in game to get the Memphis.
Yeah, against the Thunder, right? When
the Clippers.
Summed it.
Oh yeah, Pat Bev jumped on the stands.
Yeah, remember Pat Bev?
Oh yeah, yep. I remember that too.
You can tell everybody. Every time I see that jump.
I'm still not mad at Pat Bev.
I don't know if y'all noticed this, but KD's guarding Ant. Like he's their best defender.
Man, last year they was playing the Clippers. They had him guarding Kawhi down the stretch.
KD's their best defender, bro.
Not really. Bradley Beal has been doing a good job defensively. I give Bradley Beal his credit real quick because he's the one that be guarding Bradley Beal, but Bradley be guarding Ant. But in that stretch, it was KD, and KD was getting cooked.
But if you watch them all season, KD's been their best defender all year. He's been their best defender all year long.
I would say down the stretch, I would say Bradley Beal down the stretch. Like this last tough stretch they had in the play to get to the playoffs, Bradley Beal has been their best defender.
Yeah, because he's playing now. You know, Bradley Beal don't play like 25 games.
I've seen it.
Bradley Beal don't play he only played like 25 probably games. So, but
let
me tell you something. If Phoenix pull this off, like, you know, make a playoff run and do what they need to do with no defenders, this is going to be impressive. Shout out to Frank Vogel. You need to get something done, my boy. Use a defensive coach. Get something done.
Yeah. Devin Booker, come on, man. You got a reputation with playoffs. Now, you know, he had a great playoff run, and then the game 6 against Denver, it was just horrible.
This is game 2, Devin Booker. You got 5 more games until you choke.
Right?
Carl did go crazy. Yeah.
I got killed for it.
What was your take again about that?
Him in the elimination games is not good.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned that. Yeah.
I got killed in the chat for that.
Yeah.
I don't know who killed you.
I agree. You know, but yeah. All right, let's get these last words in, man. Great show. So my last words would be my last words are shout out to the whole R12 family. Shout out to Sacramento. We did our exit speeches yesterday. That was always tough to watch. Also, shout out to the Commanders, number 2 pick. We're about to get Jaden. I already know we are. Shout out to Roger Goodell. I'm waiting for you to open up the envelope. Also, this playoff basketball, man, it has been so exciting so far. Even though we had a few blowouts, but you can just see the difference in the play of basketball. I know regular season sometimes, Carl, like you can attest to that a lot. Regular season basketball is just not the same as playoff basketball. Since the play-in has been physical too. So now I feel like game 3s are like big moment games. You know, it's like when you go into game 3, it's more so like the tone setter of the rest of the series, in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm looking forward to seeing more playoff basketball today. And yeah, so once again, shout out to the whole network. Oh yeah, CTC, y'all, on Thursday, congregate board to that NFL Draft Live. Go ahead, Carl.
All right, appreciate you for having me on the show. Just a little behind the scenes. So I was supposed to be on the whole show, but because of the mock draft, I didn't want to jump on the show and talk about 2 games I didn't really watch. I watched a little bit of them, but as always, appreciate you for having me. CTC will actually be live tonight as well around 6 o'clock. We're wrapping up the South Carolina men's and women's basketball seasons, how those went. So 6 o'clock, CTC. Shout out to my Tigers, 1-0 against the Rays, 13-10 overall. Pretty good, man. I've watched us go from starting off and ending with a losing record, not even seeing a winning record, to, hey, we haven't saw a losing record yet. So shout out to the Tigers. And I can't wait to Thursday for the draft live show. We got Joe coming on. We got Teddy. We got Dave. I think Kev's going to be on. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be controversial. I think you will enjoy it. So please watch the draft with us. We'll talk about your team. We'll talk about their pick. And hopefully Joe, I know he's going to keep it together, but these rumors coming out, hopefully, bro, they not true.
I don't listen to nobody but Roger Goodell.
All right, Rev. Appreciate you for having me, man. It's always a pleasure coming on here, spew some knowledge on these good old sports. Playoff basketball has been amazing. To my Sixers, we are good. We good. All right. Now, of course, we would love to be up 2-0. We would love to be up 1-0. Or 1-1, excuse me. But we good. You heard what Embiid said. Embiid said we're the better team. We should be 2-0. So we good. All right. We going back home. Nick Nurse is going to keep doing his thing. And Nick Nurse, if you're going to call a timeout, call the timeout. What is this? If you're going to call the timeout, man. But, yeah, we good. We going back home. You know what I mean? And you know what happened in Philly, Slim. Trust the process.
Let's get it. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today. And we'll see y'all at the next episode on Thursday. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.